Good evening. We are starting with breaking news tonight. A plane crash near Ronald Reagan National Airport. Right now, at least 60 people are feared dead.
We are told that a passenger jet from a regional airline collided with a Black Hawk helicopter tonight. President Donald Trump has been briefed and rescue crews are in the Potomac River right now.
11 News anchor Jason Newton is covering this from the live desk for us tonight. And Jason, we are getting new details on this every couple minutes.
A lot going on here. We'll sort of work our way through it. Here's what we know so far. The initial calls for this came in of a commercial plane versus a Black Hawk helicopter, a collision about 8:53 to DC fire. That flight was operated by something called PSA Airlines, but they are working for American Airlines. 60 passengers on board, 4 crew members on board. Typically, that's 2 pilots and 2 flight attendants. They were en route from Wichita, Kansas to DC. What we know of the helicopter, we've learned that this is an Army helicopter, and I'll have more on that coming up a little bit later, but we know 3 crew members were on board at the time. What was clear over the skies of DC was catastrophe, and it was caught on tape. Take a look. This is web camera video. You see that flash of the crash there. This is a web camera from the Kennedy Center. It appears to be that plane in the distance, and it'll re-rack again. You'll see it with the helicopter in front. You can see it at light right near the distance there in that fireball. Here's another live look. You were seeing that from the scene earlier. I want to show you again just the response because it has been incredible throughout the night. This is a live picture that we've been seeing right now. Helicopters in the air doing some of the rescue work. Also on the ground, you can see some of the flashing lights. And as we switch in between these pictures, you get a better eye of the operations there at Reagan Airport. It is closed right now. No flights in or out of Reagan. Earlier tonight, there were words of flights being diverted from Reagan to Dulles over in Virginia. Now, this is a different look I'm going to show you. This is online. Flight Radar 24 keeps a track of airlines, that keeps track of anything in the skies over the United States. As we reload that for you, you're going to see a circular motion which will indicate a helicopter as we zoom in. And that helicopter is doing the search efforts, the rescue efforts. And you can see it. This is live as it's happening, making those circles within that same area to see if they can locate anyone who may have survived this and anything that can be a clue of what has happened in that area. Again, this is Flight Radar 24. The 2 aircraft involved. Let's start with the airliner. This is a big jet. I mean, it came out saying this is a small plane, but this is a big jet. This is what it would look like. This is one that's flown by Delta. Remember, we're dealing with an American Airlines jet. It's a regional jet, not a small plane. Could carry about 60 to about 70 people on board. Sure, next to a jumbo jet, it may look small, but it is a big one, and it moves throughout the region in the United States, moving people to and fro. The Black Hawk helicopter, as I said, we learned it is a U.S. Army. They say it's operating out of Fort Belvoir. This is coming from CNN tonight. They say typically when you see this type of helicopter in Washington, D.C., DOD, Department of Defense, higher up, senior officials are usually being transported on this. But they say to CNN tonight, no VIPs were on board at the time. What we do know is that there were 3 crew members as well. We are starting to hear some responses from local officials. Let's get to that right now. This is Senator Alsobrooks saying, quote, "I am closely monitoring the situation at DCA. My prayers are with the victims and their families as well as the first responders addressing this tragedy." Move on to the governor now. We've heard from him as well. We'll see his quote in a moment. He's responding to what we've seen at Reagan. He says, quote, "We are closely monitoring the aviation collision incident that occurred earlier this evening near Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. The state of Maryland and local authorities are engaged in this response." It goes on to saying that the Emergency Operations Center raised now to enhance status support. Also, Maryland State Police have deployed divers to the scene to assist with rescue missions, and also DNR police are also on the scene. If you take a live look at that scene again, if you're possible, Doug, I'll read you a statement from the White House as well, as we can see some of the efforts that are happening there. This is coming from President tonight, issued tonight, saying, quote, "I have been fully briefed on the terrible accident which just took place at Reagan National Airport. May God bless their souls. Thank you for the incredible work being done by our first responders. I am monitoring the situation and will provide more details as they arise." I will provide more details as well throughout our show tonight, including why this may look familiar to folks who remember 1982. This was a plane that was taking off in 82, not hitting another aircraft, but clipping just a bridge, clipping cars on that bridge as well, and then going into the icy waters of the Potomac River. So we'll continue to update this throughout the night. Again, to bring it back full circle, this is a regional jet flown by American Airlines colliding with a Black Hawk helicopter over the Potomac River. 60 passengers, 4 crew members on that plane, 3 crew members on the Black Hawk. All hopes is that they will find someone alive, maybe many people alive in the water. But again, that is a hope. More in a bit.